campuses, one chancellor. That's the way it's been for the past 5 months for UNMC and UNO.
And this might be the way things stay as the university system faces a very tight money situation. So will the two campuses actually merge into one? Reporter Nick Starling is live on the UNO campus with the story tonight. Nick.
Chancellor Dr. Jeffrey Gold tells me while the increase in the workload has definitely piled up, this has been an absolutely amazing experience these past 5 months as being the chancellor of UNO. Now, the big questions are how long will he be in this role, and will the two campuses eventually merge? If you see Chancellor Dr. Jeffrey Gold around, he wears this UNO-UNMC pennant on his suits.
Truth be told, I've gotten to know the roads pretty well between the two.
He's the leader of both campuses. Since taking over as chancellor, he's looked at more collaboration between the two schools.
To learn about all of the synergies, all of the combined programs, many of the pipeline programs, combined degrees, collaborative research that already exists.
Which brings up the question, when will UNO and UNMC officially merge?
The discussion about a merger is almost 50 years behind us.
Dr. Gold is referencing when the legislature merged the 4 major universities in the state into the University of Nebraska system in 1968. In these 5 months, Gold says he's looking at ways to make the campuses work together more effectively and efficiently. One example, the Vice Chancellor of Business and Finance now covers both campuses.
And it just makes sense for these back-of-the-house functions that won't blur the brand or the focus, but will allow us to look at synergies in our business and finance world.
NU Regent Bob Whitehouse says this different thinking can benefit students and staff.
And I think the biggest transition is that we're getting folks together to understand more how those two campuses can work together, how they can become a part of one of our community.
UNL Faculty Senate President Laura Graham says so far it's been smooth sailing and business as usual.
I'm not concerned about rumors at all. I really just look to what specific decisions are being made to be the guide.
UNO students don't seem to mind an official merge if it were to happen.
I think it's an interesting idea, and if it were to benefit both, then I say go for it.
Now, Dr. Gold tells me whether there'll be 1 or 2 chancellors over these two universities that has yet to be decided. Now, there is a study on this entire thing. Senator Merv Rippey of Ralston is actually proposing a study on trying to weigh the pros and cons on this whole entire thing. He tells me that study, the results of that study should conclude in December. Reporting live on UNO campus, Nick Starling, 3 News Now.